everyone's here. It's all. I know it's a little early, but let's zone in and start killing the trash.
Remember pulling back.
Yeah,
Put 'em on
and
top
they,
of the
yeah, be careful, melee do a lot of damage.
Yeah, we gotta get him on the top of the hill.
We,
we got two.
we don't want to. What was that?
Why are you guys first off so
Yeah.
far up, and then why are you distracting them when they're standing right next to each other? Because now that just happened.
You fight these. It's just like in Classic. You fight them one at a time. You let the guy walk down the hallway. Because they do that AoE flame thing. It just murks people.
Line of sight under that hill there now.
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep it away.
I know. So gonna have to either pull it back behind you, or we gotta come up on top. Same
Yeah.
with you. Thank you.
Is that all right?
Yep.
All right, one's down.
Juke is false advertising. It's got a mortal up there, but I'm fine with
But his ghost is still here, so really, did he die?
I can't be killed. I always return.
Wait for Rezes, please.
Watch out, Berthie's marching up.
Also, our wonderful mages when
everyone's
we
up.
can.
There's
We'll
someone
get
at
it
the
at
table.
the. Yeah, we get it at the front. Okay, never mind. We can do it while we're looking at the boss.
Well, I had no mana. That's why I was looking for a table.
In the future, we need to just like hold our tits and stay at the spot. I'm not even buffed.
Thanks, Tom.
You try to get a sum when
It's not true. You have priest buffs.
Yes, we can summon.
We'll summon when we're in front. Go ahead and kill this guy too. Just well, I think he ran in, but I know that she was summoning guys into the fight.
Are you death rolling yourself?
Let's kill this warder, guys. Let's just kill him, and then we'll get a summoning thing out. We're still waiting for Sekio to come back online. I don't know where he's at.
He said he'd be on right at right time. He had to
Yeah.
stop by.
Ferris, what are you doing?
it. It was facing the opposite direction when it turned towards me and then flew.
Don't you have your gun or your thrown weapon? Don't you remember not to go in?
He was a warlock. He does.
Oh, that's right.
He never had to go in.
I mean, even I on my rogue would sit there and plink him.
All right, we need to summon Fred.
It got
If we can.
bouncing towards me.
Here's some food.
I'm gonna need a fucking repair bot.
I got you.
Oh no, I'm kidding. I don't actually.
No, really, I got a bunch of scrap bots I'm trying to get rid of. No, I got Jeeves.
Follow.
Just a heads up, guys. When we're done with this, when we go to trial, we need to make sure Strange zones in first. So they, of course, Blizzard messed up something, and half of the people's raid IDs cleared. He still has the raid ID, so we need to make sure he zones in first, and then you'll probably get a message to accept the raid ID when you zone in. So,
Did you really drop a bot? I don't see it.
Oh, no, I was doing it, but I didn't think you wanted it
Oh,
right here.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I was gonna use it if you dropped it, but I have plenty of
Just down.
that to have.
we
You
do.
better use it.
Did we have green tank this last time, Pala?
Where's the bot?
Yeah, I think
To the left.
the ads.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Same thing as last time then. Just remember range that when it's air phase, don't worry about the big warder guys. Kill the whelps, but then we're trying to bring Ani back down.
Oh, you're starting on Ani?
Yes.
Can we summon Sekio, please, too, as soon as he's on?
Yep, I'm in.
I think there's like only one wave of whelp. They didn't seem like they kept spawning. As long as you don't.
Depends on how long.
They
There was
they
a
were
couple
respawning.
waves.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
were
I
did.
respawning.
Well, but there was one huge wave right at the start, and then it wasn't. It didn't seem like they came as in big of a waves.
I'm here, silly.
Yeah, remember if you get close to the cave sides, that'll spawn more too, so stay away. For like the entrance and stuff for the tank.
Did I get here after y'all wiped on Ani?
Did we wipe on Ani? No.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Scare me like that.
Oh, here's the hope when he drops the DBS helm. He's already got the tank helm. No, didn't want it. And two of my characters, both helms were Pally helms, so good luck, Pally.
Okay. Do we have? Is there a feast down?
Yes, I'm standing up where the jumping people are. In front of the tree that will never die because he's immortal.
Food buffs, guys. Food can get your consumes up. It's top of the hour. Food is by diamond. There's a feast by diamond.
I loved you people clicking ready without your food or your flasks on.
But I was eating.
I had my
You're not
flask.
the only one, though.
We got like 10 minutes before.
Gray
we-
Bears, Shadow, Chris.
Yeah, well, you should know we flashed on the way in.
I'm actually
Well, it's
probably
right at the top of the hour. I mean, we don't usually go over at the end, so really no point in waiting. Gray's AFK, it looks like. They also don't cost 300 gold apiece like Nax, Bears.
And the
Broadcast.
G Bank provides them, so you know, don't be dissing Foxy like that when she's making them.
Oh my
By
god,
the
I make
butt
so many
ton.
damn potions. It's a
agree
good thing
with-
I work from home because I'm working and then I just reach over and I combine 400.
But this is what I'm saying, Diesel. First of all, the G Bank provides flasks, so
Ooh, thank you.
I'm gonna flood your inventory, by the way.
Just put them in the guild bank because it,
Oh, I had, but I just
Well,
have
it's-
been doing a lot of farming.
it's my 2 of my alts. Like I love all my alts for that. And today I made like 300 or 400 fish feasts. So
Okay.
if you're not with a flask or food, I'm going to get angry with you. You guys know better.
All right, here we go. Green, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
This is not a negotiable part of the raid.
Are you starting the raid?
It's already started.
Amazing.
like, which side do I run to? I'll just follow Zach.
Not used to having Tremor Totem on this fight.
As long as you don't
Me either.
stand by his tail or his face. Or
I gotta
whatever
go
she
with Pala if you want to put a mark on Pala's head. He just poofs.
Make sure you give him the thingy. You know the thingy I'm talking about. The fear
Assist.
the fear thingy.
Fear ward?
Yeah.
I already got Fear Ward on him. Just
Okay.
trying to find him.
Really, Foxy?
Yeah, trying to find you.
Is that a move?
I'm standing right under the boss.
Well, now I have bolts for you.
Yeah, if you bring her right to her mom. There we go. Oh, but she had to take off right then, didn't she? Right, I was mind searing all along.
That's the first time I've ever landed in the Whelp Pit ever in the history of WoW.
Was that why we had them early?
Yes, because I got knocked back looking for Pala. I've never landed in the Whelp Pit before, I'm sorry.
Y'all done AoE'd before they got in the consecrate. This was classic. Y'all all be dead as fuck.
That's not classic.
Oh, we would have been dead already if someone got knocked into the whelps.
Yep.
Melee, y'all should be on this
All right,
end.
northeast, southwest. Get out of the middle. Get out of the northeast, southwest.
Get out, Melee, get out. Yo, if y'all are hitting that ad when I'm moving him, he's gonna kill you.
She's coming back
Pick
down.
those two
Alrighty.
up, please.
She's coming back down. Get ready.
Beware.
Hit leg green.
Get out, Melee, get out.
Oh,
Oh, she feared me.
right. Position her. Just watch your face. Yeah, green, you're kind of way off center. There you go. Try not to be in front of her, guys. And
3 seconds.
get ready.
I'm sure
Go
we're
ahead and
past.
go ahead and arrow.
I'm trying to get it near
I got
you.
fear ward. I got fear ward on you right now. Be near the tail gun. Be in between her feet. Your best spot. She has the tail swipe is a pretty big radius.
Yeah, it is. I learned that earlier.
She just wanted you to say hello to her babies.
They're really cute. I have.
Apart from they want to eat your face.
It's just kiss.
More dots.
I think it was faster than last week though.
Yeah, it was because we didn't get that last.
Yeah, last one was 7 minutes.
Yeah, that was like it was like 3 minutes faster. I don't know why we were so slow last week.
Roll for the bag, please.
Got a crappy face too.
See Taki with a 96. Anybody higher? Congrats, Taki. Roll for the head, please.
Man, my rolls are on a roll.
It's okay. I didn't really want it either. I rolled a 6.
I see Yoon with a 90 something. Am I wrong?
Yoon's got a 97. That's highest, I think.
And I soft reserved the sack of gems.
No, you didn't. Shit. Damn it. This lag is gonna kill me.
Correction, it'll kill us.
That too.
I have some lag too. It's weird. I have no home, or I have 30 home lag and 600 world lag. It's weird.
Yeah. Ads popping up. I was at 137. Now I'm at 245. Close and loot in 10.
Why is y'all's latency so high? That's crazy.
It's the world latency. I don't know.
My world latency is showing 31.
Mine's 33.
I tried to zone in, and it said you are already locked to Trial of the Crusader 25 heroic.
You have to be the leader. You got to
Oh,
wait.
okay.
Yeah. Hold on.
Well, y'all enjoy this. This is the quietest I'll probably be for a while because I had a root canal done earlier today.
And you didn't miss raid. That is a real man right there.
Off spec sword.
Oh yeah. Pissed off my wife in the process too.
Was that like a perk?
Grad's birth.
Depends on how you look at it.
Off spec warrior helm. I figured you were gonna roll for that. Grad's bear.
I don't know. The warrior in the raid's gonna win it.
Right. Off spec agility. Druid leather.
Do you wish they would have had the stats like that on it back in classic grade?
Grad's green.
Yes, I do.
It was only healing.
It was fucking bullshit. Well, I mean, I had to wait until ZG to go feral.
All right. If you pass lead
I'll put
to
up a
Strange
portal.
and see if you can zone
Wormhole
in.
going up.
Oh, yeah, I already went to Dalaran. It's not
Dang,
that far.
I just took the portal. Sorry, you know.
Oh, here,
Yup.
I'll just put it up. I'll put it up in Dalaran.
All right. Strange zone in.
Right. See if you
Portal
can
going
zone
up.
in now.
Everybody should have an Argent Crusades tabard. It will port you here, and it's got a 30-minute cooldown.
I think you can only get that if you're exalted.
Yeah, and
cannot-
you need like
50.
25 or 50.
Yeah.
It's 50.
I cannot zone in. It says I am already locked to Trial of the Crusader.
Go ahead and what we're gonna do
Let's
is we might have to
disband.
we might have to reform. Go ahead and drop, and then invite me. And then make a raid, and then
Invite me, please.
Oh God.
oh, if you guys zoned in, that's why. If we had people zoned in, that's what's breaking it. No one was supposed to zone in. I said this at the start of the raid. We have to do because Blizzard fucks shit up, so we got to do stuff in a very specific order tonight.
I don't have a raid ID
Yeah.
for TOC, but we could do the first few bosses again.
No, because
Not
we have
everybody
okay,
is-
hold on, guys. Before everyone has their crazy ideas, the problem is some people do have the raid ID from last night, so we can't do that because then those people can't actually go in there. So,
Oh, yeah.
and we also risk people getting banned for exploiting Blizzard's own incompetence.
All right, I'm in. I'm going
All
to
right.
pass.
Go ahead and, I mean, you can give it to me or Ina, it doesn't matter. All right, you guys should be able to whisper Ina IV again. Then it should ask the people that do not have an ID to accept. Like it'll say there's 3 or whatever, 3 of 5 bosses dead or something.
Yeah, I got that. 35.
Yeah, it's still our
No.
same because it says 41 attempts.
Had it cleared the entire raid ID for everyone, then I don't know what we would have done.
Oh, I meant to accept whatever that was. I must have hit cancel.
Yeah, if it doesn't tell you to accept it, you still have the ID from last night. I don't know what they did, but
I thought someone tried to summon me. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
And if anybody was there was a Twin Valks video I posted in the strategy channel today that shows the whole fight to kind of understand. I mean, there's not much to it really, but
It wiped all of our raid buffs too from Ani.
yeah, because we had to reform.
Okay.
Did you see what Ashel said? It's on normal. Does that matter, or can we change it mid raid?
You can change it mid.
Okay.
Ina has to do it.
Well, when y'all whispered me invite at the same time, it was just
Yeah.
bugging me out, so I couldn't do it. But it is changed now.
Yeah, they change. You can change it on the fly now in here, I
Nice.
believe. Well, we might have to zone out because it's not saying.
Should
Yeah,
it
might
should
be
cause a
loading.
reload if you change it.
I didn't see it say anything in
It doesn't have the
raid.
it didn't have the
announce.
icon on the outside gate.
My raid difficulty set to normal.
Yeah, hold on. We
I
gotta get.
have it on Heroics. Everybody exit and go back in.
I know, but when you come out though, you don't see that whatever that mouth is
Skull
or whatever.
The skull.
Yeah.
I don't think you will because of how they did it.
It did yesterday.
Yeah, and it was when we first came up here before we reformed.
Everybody just stay outside, please. Just no one zone in. We're also missing someone who's not in the group.
Yeah.
Zap is now the loot master. Are you the gatekeeper too?
You'll have to get me Loot Master back. Method Tools is swapping it around.
Are you saying it's
Okay,
Zap
there we
with,
go.
Mark
It took like
Moranis?
3 tries. It should be on heroic now.
Yeah, no, the icon came up. The skulls now.
Yeah, it said it switched, but it didn't actually switch. Until I had to just keep selecting it. So
Who is it that usually says small indie company?
there you go. You got master leader back.
Do you want to give the tanks assist? I only got Paladin.
Yeah. Okay, they should all have it now. Okay, let's get everyone in here. So some people that are outside, it looks like. All right, just remember the quick rundown while we're waiting for everyone to get in here. All the raid will get the dark buff. You guys got to stack up on each other when you're over here with fighting the Valks. You can't be just spread out because we want the dark buff, the orbs to get in and splash and buff you guys. So you need to make sure you're close. So there's the 4 abilities. There's the light vortex. There's the dark vortex. There's the light shield and the dark shield. So if we have the dark debuff and they get the dark shield, you need to switch to light and start attacking Darkbane. I'll put a skull and an X on them. So skull will be Lightbane, X will be Darkbane. So if they get the dark shield, you get the light buff, switch over to her, try to break the shield, interrupt the heal as fast as possible. After that is done, well, it kind of depends on what the buffs are. We might have to switch. If it's light, if she starts doing light vortex, everyone needs to switch to the light buff. If we're switching back to the dark buff, so if everyone looks where I'm jumping, we're DPSing here. Say that ability goes off. Say they do the dark shield, and we need to switch back. You switch to light, and you need to switch back to dark. You run over here to the dark portal, switch, and go back in. When that is happening, we need to make sure we're doing. That's when we want to do the shadow resist, aura mastery, or a DSAC. That way, stray orbs don't take people out. Is everyone in here? Get need Mark of the Wild.
Don't forget to take off if you still have it on the shadow buff that priests give.
I'm gonna put mine on myself because
We still have the shadow resist aura up.
You right click it off.
Yeah, shadow needs
Sorry,
to.
Gord,
No
right click it off. I
aura.
had you
Aura.
targeted.
Click an aura off.
Oh, the aura. Yeah, so you want to make sure you only do the aura when you're running the switch, Verthal. So you want to have fire resist aura up most of the time, and then when you're running, if you're a light buff and you're need to run to switch back to darkness, that's when you would want to do. If you don't have DSAC up, you would want to do shadow resist aura mastery. I think you should do DSAC first. Yes, the soakers should have shadow resist because if we get hit by dark orbs, it does a lot of damage. So I'm going to be giving Kiri, Chris, and myself shadow resistance.
Now, we only switch to dark for the light vortex or the dark
No,
vortex?
you start as. Oh, we never switch. Yeah, you're tanking Darkbane. You never switch green.
Okay. So I just eat the
So
vortex.
me, you, Kiri, and Chris, we never switch. We always stay light. I mean, you technically could switch if she starts doing a dark vortex. You could switch to dark, but they just have to heal you through it. You're close enough to the portal, but really you don't want to have to then run away and try to switch back to light.
Light portal.
Yeah, you're better off just standing there and just eating it and
I'll save
have
cooldowns for that
yeah.
then.
That's so a good. I don't know how the healers are set up on this, but
I'm on green.
pain suppression. So when a dark vortex happens, pain suppression on green is probably a really good time to use it. Are any other questions? Do we have all the other assignments are all good,
I guess Soulstone. Sorry. Lost Soulstone.
Oh, since Fred wasn't with us yesterday, he didn't have an assignment sheet.
I just threw down another fish feast.
You're gonna soulstone Chris, Fred. I don't know if you saw that in chat.
So Ani's normal lockout now. It's not 3 days.
I have
anymore.
Chris for Soulstone.
I think it's a week.
Yeah, that sucks.
I have Chris. Seek has Kiri. Winnie has Juke.
Yeah, I've already got Kiri.
Or just one of the druids.
All right, I'm gonna spawn them. They won't. They'll come in. So just that way we get the portals up.
From the depths of Ice Crown come two of the Scourge's most powerful lieutenants. Fearsome Valkyr, winged harbingers of the Lich King.
Okay, you guys can go ahead and get your dark.
Astro's asking about hero time.
Hero should be as soon as the best time to do it is like when you guys are dark buff. The best time is to do it when it's the dark shield and you have to switch to light because it's going to take that switch. You lose a little bit of DPS, so it's best to as soon as she does dark shield, you switch to. Everybody gets the light buff and switches to dark main, which is X.
And if we don't break the shield, it's
they heal for 50%. Yeah, it's pretty much, we can't let them heal. And also remember, I think Pala said that you have to interrupt the heal.
Yeah,
after you get through the shield.
Bubble.
If we don't break a shield though, we won't beat the enraged timer.
Yeah.
Just to throw it out there, yesterday, that last attempt, I actually interrupted when it was still cast. As the shield broke, but just spam your interrupts if you can right at the end of it. It won't look like it stopped, but it interrupted it still. I don't know if it's just me or lag.
I didn't mean to click that. Let's wait for the rest of
I popped mine.
Guys, there's a feast down. Fred, say. Feast. Everybody's ready? Here we go.
30
Full timer's
seconds.
going up.
I don't.
Oh, you
I
need
don't
20
have
seconds?
no- yeah, I'll have no rage.
Okay. Just let me know.
15. Five. Okay.
All right, here we go.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Oh, we're getting light orbs. The orbs are being very buggy again. Yeah. All right, first ability. Attack shadow, switch to light. Attack shadow, pop arrow.
We got that right.
Well, we lost like 5 people, so let's go and wipe it up.
Unworthy.
We got it. Just the orbs are like running into them, and then they like go around me. I don't know what's going on. I'm not really lagging either.
Unworthy. You have been measured and found wanting.
Make sure green if you see those light orbs. You know, try to.
Yeah, I try.
So they were light. That was a dark orb that hit them.
Yeah, the problem is you guys had to switch. So we need to make sure that's actually a really good spot there during the dark shield to either desac or aura mastery, shadow resist aura mastery when that happens. This is something we're just going to figure out.
Well, and healers don't need to switch during the shields, do they?
No, healers don't have to switch. Just DPS needs to switch. Healers, you should just stay dark the entire time.
Okay.
No, we need to swap during light.
Sorry. During the vortex, you swap. But other than that, for the DPS thing, you don't need to swap.
Our healing is already pushed enough.
Yeah, no, the vortex you swap over. So if it's a light vortex, you need to swap to light, and then after that's over, then you switch back to dark. But other than that, you don't have to worry about if it's the dark shield, you don't need to switch.
I'm gonna make it a step easier for the healers. When the light vortex happens, you switch to light. You do not have to switch back until a dark vortex happens.
I want to try something on this attempt. I want to try, even if it's dark, I want you guys to just stay dark, pop Harrow, and see if you can burn through the shield without switching. We haven't tried it. I just want to see how it goes. So Astral would be the same thing. You're popping Harrow during the dark shield, but nobody switches. You guys just keep DPSing the light one and try to pop the shield and interrupt. Because it's both of them doing it, right? So the shield's on both? Because it's shared?
No, the shield is only
Or is it on her?
The shield is
it's only on the target.
Yeah, when I switched target, it was saying wrong target, so I switched back, and then it stopped saying that from the pack, you know?
Okay. I mean, there's our guy, so you must have to switch targets, but there are ones saying that you don't have to switch essence. You just pop Harrow and just go. I don't know. I mean, we did seem like we did break the shield though that time when we did switch it. We just lost some people.
The dark people are staying with the dark debuff then?
Well, I don't
try
actually.
it. There's no reason not to try it.
Yeah, you just basically don't change your buff. You just stay dark and you just do Harrow. You still switch to her. You're supposed to switch to X.
Right.
And see if we can break the shield. If we can't, then we're gonna have to switch essences. I just
So
want to
that's
see.
what I did actually this try. Maybe that was the wrong thing, but like I stayed dark and I stayed on the initial target. So
No, you got to switch to
the other one.
You got to switch. Yeah, and when it's the dark shield, you got to switch to dark bane.
Okay.
And get them out here again.
Games begin.
Wait, I'm sorry. What strategy
That's-
are we going with now? We stay in dark.
You're staying the dark essence, but you have to. You still have to switch targets.
So from light bane to dark bane.
So you're killing. You're starting off killing Skull, but when the dark shield happens, it's on dark bane. So you have to pop the shield on her and interrupt it. But if you pop Harrow and just go, we might have enough DPS to not have to worry about switching essences, and then it's much safer there. You know how that a Dark Orb got in and took out a bunch of people?
If you look at the debuff though, it does less damage against.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that
I got you.
it is possible to DPS through it. I want to see if we can do it. I don't think we will be able to, but it's worth trying to see if we can do it. If we can't do it, then we will switch back to switching essences. Dude, I just feel like people do not understand this fight yet. Like I keep explaining stuff, but I keep getting questions of like, I just don't think there's an understanding of this light and dark thing, even though it's pretty simple. So we'll keep going, but it just feels like I'm talking into a dark portal here, and no one's understanding what I'm saying.
One thing I didn't realize though is that there's the opposite portal next to the boss. So I thought if we had to change, I would have to run, but that's not the case.
You only have to run if you have to change back to dark.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, okay.
That's why you tank him there, so it's really quick to change to the shield.
Yeah.
The dangerous part is if a Dark Orb gets in there during that phase, or you have to run and change back, and you get hit by a Dark Orb before you've switched back to dark.
Yeah, and that's why it was telling me it's the wrong target, because I should have switched to white, and then Dark Bane would have been my proper target, right? Okay. So now we just keep on. Is that right? Sorry.
Food and consumes, guys. Check your food buff. I'm so sick of saying it. I've said it for like 2 fucking years, and it's tiring.
I'll put another fish feast
First
down.
thing that gets
No, we
popped
don't.
whenever you
Everyone's
come in
eating
here.
now, but I shouldn't even have to say it. It should just get done. With everybody. There are weak auras that remind you too. I have a weak aura that reminds me if I'm missing stuff.
Yeah, it's got like the basic guild buffs or whatever that keeps it's a tracker.
Well, I have that. I have a personal weak aura for all my my personal buffs.
So we stay dark and
Hold
we
on.
stay Light Bane this time, right?
We stay dark, Gord, but when it calls for the dark shield to be up, then you switch targets.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have the dark buff, you're DPSing Skull because she takes more damage from people that have the dark buff. The only thing we're swapping is when the dark shield happens on just this attempt. I don't want you guys to switch to light essence. I just want you to stay dark essence, but you still need to switch in DPS Skull to try to break the shield with Harrow. I just want to see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll switch back. That just means there's less movement and less raid-wide damage. Is all I'm trying to mitigate here.
Simplify it for them.
It's more for the healers than it is for the raid, but we just may not be able to do it. We need everybody because we need the Dark Orbs to keep buffing people. So it's just going to be too hectic to have certain people switch and certain people not switch. We just need to have everyone just switches targets and goes. All right, Strange, you ready? You back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, said you were away on the last ready check, so I wasn't sure.
Okay,
here we go.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
First ability in 5. All right, it's the attack shadow. Doesn't look like we're gonna break the shield.
We have Kira.
Yeah, we did. Okay, we're just not gonna be able to do that then. What? Just keep going. I just figured it was worth a shot just to see if we could, but we don't have enough DPS. Next ability in 1. All right, it's shield on light. Guessing we got that shield broken. It's hard for me to tell. I'm like running around these orbs.
Get a bubble on Gord.
There's 2 more abilities, so there's the vortex. If it's light vortex, you guys have to switch. If it's dark vortex, you just keep going. 4 seconds. Vortex.
Bubble on Kiri.
Dispersion.
Been measured and found wanting. Been measured and found wanting.
So
Then the
nobody's really switched for light vortex.
no,
that was a
one
dark
fine.
vortex.
No, that one was correct.
Was it?
We,
Okay.
we haven't gotten light vortex yet.
I heard light for some reason.
Yeah, no.
Same
Next
here.
one.
That's my fault. I heard it and I switched.
I said dark vortex. So it's those 4 abilities, and it's random which order they use them. Those are that's the fight. It's those 4 abilities. We just didn't see the light one, so we're gonna have to have you guys switch. We just don't have enough DPS then to break the shield without people switching essence.
Was that you, pal?
Yeah, he was the last one up. I thought you 3 were gonna triple it.
All right, so we're gonna. You guys will have to switch to light to get through the dark shield. So then, you get through that. Then as we're running to get the new shield, actually we're desacking or to get the new essence. I think an orb got in too and took a bunch of people out. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got to stack tight. Like I can't see over there, so if Pal is saying you guys aren't stacked in tight, it means you guys are not stacked in tight. The 2 people that can't be stacked in are not even in that group, so there is no excuse for you guys to not be stacked on top of the melee. The hunters are the only 2 that can't stack, and they're the soakers. There's a reason that they're not in there because they can't stack. Seeing the right side.
Yeah.
I mean, we could add 1 more soaker if someone's, ideally it would be like Foot or somebody, like a disc.
This spot right here. I see someone keep poking in there every now and again, but because this is a spawn point over here, this one spawns and goes right into the raid, and that one just keeps slapping the raid. That's the one that keeps hitting them. It sucks because that's like a low amount of orb spot, so you'd have to kind of just camp somebody there.
But would you be comfortable being a soaker then?
Yeah, I could give it a shot.
You basically just get light. You never switch. The only thing that you're then have to watch yourself on is when the light vortex or the dark vortex happens, you'll be taking extra damage.
Okay, yeah, then I
the dark
suck
orbs.
myself.
Yeah, don't get hit by dark orbs, but I want you to cover that. The behind the raid spot where I'm running at now, if you can.
Okay, just hang out there then.
Yeah. So there shouldn't be a whole lot of movement other than just avoiding don't get hit by the dark orbs. Let those go in. and then just make sure the light doesn't hit the raid over there. That way, that also means that the three of us don't have to cover as much ground.
Sure.
On the other side.
I will do my best.
Yep, it's just little adjustments. We'll see how it goes. It's like perfect.
Ina, do you still want me to heal Pala then? Or probably won't be able to channel
I'm going. I mean, you're still gonna be palming and everything into the raid.
Yeah.
Verth, you're gonna be straight up on Pala. You'll have some assistance, but it's all you.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him as much as I can.
That's right. He's AFK. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at the same time.
No, that's right. I just assumed if you told him what he was going to heal and he wasn't here, he's probably not going to know.
Verth, you're back. So we're pulling foot off of Pala, so you are the only main healer on Pala, so bacon him away.
You can also buff yourself with Shadow Foot. In case you do get a straight orb or the aura thing. Right?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll happen.
Yeah, they kind of move funky.
So everybody's gonna move into Skull's paint, then, right? With the melee. So we can move.
Yeah, Ruin should be. If they're not there, you guys got to tell them to move in. I cannot see over there. I'm way too busy dealing with the orbs on the other side. So if there's somebody too far away, just say, hey, move in. All right, everybody's ready. Here we go. Remember, this time you guys are going to switch to light.
Needs his
Dark
buff.
Shield. Hold on.
Needs his
Cancel. Back.
Birth will grab your dark buff.
All right, we good now?
30 seconds.
No.
Okay.
No, Birth needs to click the dark portal. There we go.
He says he's
Right.
lagging pretty bad.
Wait on green. Then once his thing
Yeah, I need
resets.
20 seconds.
All right. So what I was going to say is, remember this time, you guys, when a dark shield happens, you're going to have to switch to light essence to DPS X.
Okay.
You just didn't have enough DPS to do that.
I'm good.
You ready, Paula?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
GB, move to your right a little bit. There you go.
Hey, Taki, step in so you're in the pile too. Thank you.
Get it. Right, first ability. Dark Vortex.
Winnie, step
Just stay
into
there.
the pile. Can we pick foot up? Thank you. Pick Chris up.
abilities soon. Back shadow, shield, get to switch your thing, protect the shadow one. I don't think, did we get it?
Yeah.
Oh, I died, whoops. I got a black orb hit me.
Found wanting.
Oh.
Gord up, please. Bubble and Mister.
Alright, we got next ability is a 9. Oh, you guys switch, I think. We're back.
Light vortex, everybody.
Light vortex, click it.
Healers do not have to change it.
In measure.
All right, after that's over, what's the next? The next one is.
It's the light shield.
Yeah, he's got to switch back. When
Wait, no, you need to stay light.
That one went much better though. Oh. It'll be light shield, so they got to go dark to break the light shield, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah. I need to go dark.
But I don't. There's no soakers really, so it's just.
And there's the shield.
We get through this one, they should be dead after this. I mean, we'll get a reset on abilities, but we're close. 25%. Yeah. It's a bit hectic, but it's a quick. I mean, it's not that long of a fight. Yeah. See what happens when they heal. They heal for a ton. All right, go ahead and wipe it up.
Yeah, it seemed like we were gelling pretty good there.
Yeah, it's just kind of random which order they do those 4 abilities in, which can make it easier or hard if they do it in the right order.
What's twin spikes up?
What's what?
Twin spike.
I think it's just an ability they do.
Okay.
It also helps when the warlock remembers he's got his demo gear on and has to switch over to his affliction gear.
The ticket to this fight is not needing Zap to call out which one to do.
Yeah, it's hard for me to try to find these light orbs and do that. It's
well, even with that, I mean so getting the switch happens faster if you're not sitting waiting. What is Zap going to say next? You guys just need to know what to do and do it, and then depending on how many mechanics we have left of that type, you need to keep track of that because it'll determine whether or not you need to swap back to dark or not. You know, if the only ability we have left is a light one, then you don't swap. If you have a dark mechanic possibility to come back up, then you should just go ahead and swap back to dark, especially if the next one is possibly a shield. Then that needs to be like a team thing, because if someone's in the group that has the wrong buff and they're popping those bubbles, you're gonna get fucking swatted. So if there's no, like, you always need to go back to dark after the ability's done, unless the only mechanic left is a light mechanic.
You said it was called Twin Spike, Xena? I don't even see that as an ability on our list.
Yeah, you got hit by it.
Oh.
By Fiola Nightbane or Lightbane?
Oh, did she just smack me at some point, maybe?
Was that 3.9 seconds before your death?
I don't know.
No, the
One of them-
soakers never let the light orbs in.
Remove the prayer of shadow protection.
Yeah, I ate a few.
Oh,
It
yeah.
might have been one of the orbs hitting me, because I had a dark orb hit me. Because they were being really funky. And I was trying to watch what was going on in the raid.
One of mages can throw ants up.
Gonna bring out the 2 Valks, but much better. I mean, it's 25%. I mean, it's not too much further to go. We get these 4 abilities down and we don't lose anybody, and we don't let them heal. That's pretty much it.
And I noticed that I got touch of, I don't touch of darkness. I think when I was in a pack of light people, we should. There's a healer.
If you're in a
think
pack
through
of
that, or
light
should I
people,
move
that
out?
means you need to get light.
Well, because doesn't the touch of darkness turn you from the other into that?
It's damage over time, so it's just.
Oh,
touch
so
of
it
darkness
doesn't
is-
turn you. It doesn't turn you. Okay.
Yeah,
Then I was fine.
it's
probably.
one of her Darkbane. She does an ability called Touch of Darkness. And it's
Okay,
just damage over time.
It turned,
yeah.
Okay. I thought it turned your color into the other.
No, it's just a damage over time ability that she does. And then Touch of Light is what the other one's doing. I think it's just since you said you had the light buff, right? You were taking because you take the opposite one's debuff, basically.
Yes.
But yeah, the only thing that switches you is clicking on the portal itself. Nothing else will switch you in this fight. But the orbs, you get enough buffs. I think it's 100 stacks of the orb, the dark orb. You get a big empower buff. Let's see, increases damage dealt to light targets by 100% for 20 seconds. Instantly restores 20% mana. So it's really good. I mean, it helps healers too get mana.
Earth needs a dark buff again. And Cheshire needs a buff.
Let's get the dark buff. Come on.
Everybody eat your food.
Alright, one more ready check and then
Eat your vegetables.
yeah, it looks like everyone has food. And after this attempt,
Earth
everyone
still
have to
needs
check
his
their
buff.
consumes. I think he's AFK because there we
He's
go.
typing.
He's ready.
Holy shit.
Earth needs a buff.
Earth will click the dark portal.
He got it. I can't see where he's at.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Berthel, this portal thingy here that we're all standing
Yeah,
by,
I
you
think he
gotta
has it
click
now.
on.
He's got it now. All right, here we go.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Move to your right a little bit, GB.
Oh, we got a light one that got in. Dang it. Another one got in.
Get light and DPS start.
It was too. We lost a bunch of people. Just go ahead and wipe it up. It was too late. You guys got to be quicker on just switching. But we there was a light orb that got by into the raid, took a bunch of people out. Or got them really low. Yeah.
And found wanting.
I think I gotta not run as far to try to get an orb. I don't have the
Do
speed
you,
bonus.
since I can heal on the move, do you want me to be able to try to soak?
Bark skin should work for that damage, shouldn't it? When he
Yeah.
does the thing? When you do the thing? Or when the boss does the vortex?
It does help quite a bit, actually.
Did you
Yeah,
did you
we
have
can try.
PS up when you died last time, Foot?
No.
Or did it kill you through? Okay.
Yeah, you have to save your pain suppression for yourself on this one, I think, for the vortex. We didn't get there on this one, but just.
I think we will do that then. Foot?
We can add an extra. I mean, the guides say anywhere from 3 to 5 soakers, and we're at 4 right now. So I would be fine to add one more, but I wouldn't add any more than that.
Okay.
But where I would put Juke is between the 2 hunters, I think, because the hunters can cover the most ground. I don't know
Well,
if you guys.
where those
did
two orbs came from were from right. Let me get you. They were from right here. They came from this section.
Yeah.
Came in from behind. Both
Oh,
of them.
okay.
So anybody on the other parts of the room, that's not where it came from. They came from this section here.
Well, I would put, like, basically, Juke, you would be covering like this area here. If we got more people, we can spread out and have to cover less ground.
Okay.
So you'll be kind of
Do you anything, baby?
here.
All right.
Chris will be this area, but it'll be, you're in your same spot. Kiri, you shouldn't have to cover as much ground then by me. We'll be on the other side.
And like,
it does give a speed boost after so many. I think you have to get like 2 orbs, and then it gives a speed boost. I'm gonna spawn them in.
Let the games begin.
Don't forget Hellstones. I mean, the other thing that you could, if you're close enough, Foot, you could also just, technically could run in and, well, you couldn't really run in.
You can, it's on the other side.
It's on the other side, yeah. Never mind, forget that idea. You just have to know that it's just to be a ton of damage happening at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Soakers were all attacking Darkbane. We're doing extra damage to her. Right.
Ella, grab your debuff.
May as well Flasco.
Oh, we're fine. We've got 4 minutes. That fight doesn't... we'll just do this one if everyone's ready. All right, here we go. Everybody's ready. I'll also pre-pot on this fight fairly easily, too.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Yeah, we have extra soaker, so I don't have to move as much.
Just stay as we are and interrupt this when it's bubbles up. Interrupt.
Can you get Foot up, please? Get Chris up.
Unbound one. Let the dark consume you.
Shadow Vortex.
Yeah, stay dark. Stay dark.
Why did I say switch colors?
Unbound one.
But the DBM said switch colors?
Did for me.
It's not DBM, Gray. It's the 10th pack.
Those white ones to get an inside.
Yeah, it's white. Go and wipe it up.
Yeah,
Is DBM is saying the same thing for some reason.
That's why you need to know the mechanic, not.
Yeah,
know,
don't. You should. If it's all right. I'll explain it for like the 10th time. If you have the dark buff and it's dark vortex, you're fine. The vortex, you want to have the matching color of the vortex. The shield, you want to be the opposite. Does that simplify it anymore?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Foot, was it dark orbs that are taking you out over there?
Yeah, I ran into one. I thought I dodged
Okay.
it, and I was too slow.
Yeah, they kind of move a little goofy. You want to really give them a wide berth. If you
Yeah.
Can.
So for light vortex, also we click on the light one to change, right?
Yeah, if it's light vortex, you got to switch to light. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You want to be the vortexes. You want to be the matching color of the vortex.
Right.
I'm gonna drop a Jeeves for everybody.
It's nice because we lucked out on the abilities.
Yeah, and like I said,
the
it's
best.
random. Sometimes you can get really lucky, and other times you got to switch when you don't want to. But
The Jeeves up there, people, repair, because I know you're gonna need it. Gary, those are Jeeves, dude.
Where's Jeeves?
Where everybody
there's
else?
a circle on it. There's a circle on it.
Okay.
He's the robot with a fire butt.
Let the games begin.
All right, now everyone should check your consumes because it's top of the hour.
Cookie's going down.
I'm guessing there's one like right next to us. I don't know. Or is there a blacksmith trainer outside?
All the trainers are out here. They're all on the back side of the Coliseum.
Several people still need to click the portal.
Food and flasks, people. You guys all know this. Common sense. And Zap didn't say it this time, but we've both been mentioning it all night.
Foxy, you need your buff. Diesel, you need your buff.
I clicked it twice. I guess it didn't take. Sorry.
I think you can
Thank
turn
you.
it off if you do it again. Yeah. No.
No. If the main raid doesn't switch for the vortex, it's going to be way too much damage for you guys to keep up on. I mean, soakers can try to switch for dark vortex, but it's I have dispersion, so as long as I died before the vortex happened, so I soulstone and then they vortexed right as I soulstone, so I didn't have any health. But if I time it right, I'll take like no damage from it. They can try to switch for dark vortex, but it all depends on their positioning and if they're hitting. You know, it's just really tough to try to switch. Like Foot can't switch; he's just nowhere close to a dark essence. The only ones that really would be able to switch would be Kiri and Chris. Everyone else wouldn't be able to switch. But they should be using. I always forget. Is it deterrence? Is that the lower damage taken one? Yeah, they're using deterrence during that, so we're trying to do mitigation. But yeah, all right. One more quick raid check.
Did they have a class change ability yet? Because for this one fight, I like to be a paladin. Then I can go back to a priest for the next one.
No, I did have it. Weird.
I'm just waiting for that. All right, here we go.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Mirth will step forward. Ina, you need to step forward a little bit too, please. GP, go to your right. Turn light, going dark. Wow, everyone go back to dark now.
Up D-sack while they're running and switching. Make sure you get stacked up tight.
Go light, go light.
Hey, you gotta
Go
swap
back
back.
to dark.
Healers stay as it. Pick up travel.
The next two will be pretty easy to handle.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to stay. We have to change healers. We have to change back to.
You guys, so you killed
Dark
everyone,
vortex.
Ina, because you have the wrong buff, the wrong debuff.
I literally told the healers to stay. So.
Yeah, but you guys
I
are light,
just-
and the rest of the raid is dark, so we're popping dark orbs in here, and you're light. You got killed by that.
Yeah, I know what I got killed by. I'm making a change in the call because I told them to stay. We can't stay, so we're gonna change.
Yeah, they should be switching. I didn't know we were changing that, but yeah, it's just too much damage. That's fine. Everyone, let's head back.
I'm sorry, I thought you said you needed to change. You said you need to change healers. I thought you meant like we need a different healer comp. I was like, what? Nope.
No.
Yeah, I was confused. I'm sorry. I get
No,
what
the
you're saying now.
healers are
Sorry,
doing.
pal.
We're doing fine. We're all learning. We're doing good.
I'll see you guys later. It's been fun.
Well, Strange, you're up.
All right, guys, I'll switch over to Baxi.
Oh, Baxi putting us on the back, huh?
Pala, would that be something you could do as call Dark Vortex? I feel like you are, but or no, you're calling change. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It was mostly going okay till then.
It was really good until my call was bad. So my apologies, guys. Eat more fucking food.
But I'm really full. I had 2
I don't
burgers.
Suck it up, Foxy. Eat it.
Well,
Eat it.
at Aldi's, they had a thing, mini tots, flat tots. So I got them thinking kid loves little tots, circle tots. So I got them. They were enormous.
Let the games begin.
Gray's dead to me, just FYI.
When did he get a resurrection?
All right, it's just. I mean, basically, it's just piecing it together now. I mean, we're getting there. We're just getting everyone comfortable. Just make sure you got to switch when you got to switch.
Okay, on that topic, because we can't have all the healers stop and run to switch. Foot and Juke, they're not going to matter. So Foxy, and I don't mean that badly. Foxy and Verth, I want you to go first, and then let me know as soon as you have it. Foxy, you speak for Verth, so he doesn't have to try to talk over Discord. And then I will go. And then you guys keep up the raid till I get it. Okay? And then Juke and Foot, you just keep healing as hard as you can.
One thing on the calls of the pack or DBM, I think it says to switch, like it's time to switch if you need to. It doesn't read if we're dark or light to say,
Yeah,
oh,
I
you
don't think
should
it.
be switching because you're dark now or light. So keep just
Um,
in mind what's yours because, yeah, might be tricky.
There's like 6 people who don't have their buff. Foxy,
Foxy,
Vanquished.
Gray.
I get it before I go.
All right, let me know. Are we good now?
Looks like everyone, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Here we go. Pull timer's going up.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
What? Did I get killed by? Oh, she meleeed me. How did I pull threat?
Oh, it looks like Curie has start now.
Are we misdirecting to the tanks? Pushing threat? I mean, I'm going DPS on this guy, Green. So you gotta go all out on threat. I mean, this is gonna be
Light vortex.
Light.
I couldn't
Which
recover.
way?
Wait until the vortex is over. Yeah, we lost too many. Just wipe it up. We're down too many. We can't lose anybody on the first ability. Yeah, we just make sure we gotta get threat covered because I shouldn't have pulled it. I saw it actually happen on the last pull. I think Kiri got threat at one point on the last pull. She like went out of the stack and then came
Yeah, I
back
know
in.
my shatter went off right after you died too.
Well, but you guys are on the other target, so I don't know how. I mean, I'm not attacking Skull. I'm on X, so. Yeah, so we need to get more threat pumping on X screen.
Yep. I'll pop
Because me and Kiri are going. I mean, we're not holding back. I mean, it slows down when we're running for orbs, but right at the start when there's not many orbs, I'm trying to get as much damage in as I can get.
I'm also moving her at the beginning.
Yeah. She also has a like crazy range. I was way behind you, and she like meleeed me. She didn't even move.
Hitbox is huge.
Yeah, she does have.
Does she have a
Yeah.
night elf hitbox?
I'm gonna do a 2-minute break, guys.
Maybe.
I think she was the opposite of a 9 health hitbox.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay.
Oh, Fred's getting raped over comps.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if you did. I'm guessing you set it up, but or I'm assuming you're here. She might not be here. Does she have Foxy? I didn't see. Does she have you guys doing Divine Hymn at all?
I think it's
Was
on.
it assigned?
It's not assigned. No.
Okay, I think we'll need to assign Divine Hymn when it's that. When you guys have to switch to light, and you could potentially have dark orbs getting in there. We need to make sure we're. That's a really good time to use Divine Hymn.
Let me double check.
I hadn't looked at the assignments, so.
I didn't see it on there, but I could be missing.
It's tougher for Foot to use it because he's dodging orbs out there. But you could always just sacrifice Foot, step in, and use it.
It's not assigned.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking during the Dark Shield when you guys switch to light, that's probably a really good time to Divine Hymn, or even at the end of it while you're, recovering maybe. I don't know. I don't really know the best time to do it. We're just gonna have to figure it out. But if we're not using it, we definitely should be.
We're just. I'm afraid that if I get off green for too long, he's gonna die. I lost
Foxy, you're not the
yesterday.
only one healing him.
I know, but it's my paranoia because I lost Tex twice yesterday, and I still am traumatized. I don't like unless the healers. Unless if my tank was Pal, I'd be like whatever. But it's green.
Oh,
but no, after
that's
the
pretty messed up.
first,
That's messed up.
the first AOE, he kills me all the time. So no, but after the first is a good time. I could do Wit and then Foot if you want to get the second one, so we don't stack them, unless you want them stacked. Is that?
No, I don't think Foot's really going to reliably
Okay,
be
so
able to
I'll do mine
his.
after the first one.
Just as an FYI for the healers looking at the damage taken, people in the raid took as much damage as I did on most of these pulls.
Yep.
These guys hit like a little biatch. Well, I mean, yeah.
It's just, there's a ton of raid damage in this fight.
When we are pushing 7K minimum HPS with topping out at 15 HPS, we know you guys are taking damage.
Right, seeing who's back. This is Diesel needs Mark of the Wild.
I'll put a fish feast down. I know we got plenty of fish feasts. I just cooked 400 today.
You're wasting fish like this. There's some starving kids in Duratar.
Right.
Maybe they should go fishing.
Just wait for the people to finish their food buff and then put in a full timer up. Gord, do you need food?
Oh.
I swear I thought I saw the eating thing, but maybe.
Yes, it's right here where the little white marker is.
It's smoked fish.
It's
okay.
vegan smoked fish. Thank you. My fish did not eat other fish.
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. All right, here we go.
That's like saying cows are plant-based.
Cows are vegan. They don't eat meat.
Actually, that's a lie. They do eat meat.
Ruining.
I know a couple of cows that eat sausage on the weekends.
Why you gotta talk about your mom like that?
Damn. Get light DPS start. Switch back to dark.
I switched.
Dark Vortex, stay the same. Stay
Stay
dark.
dark.
A light got in. Couldn't get to it. Yeah, that was a light got in on top of that.
That's unfortunate.
There was 2 dark orbs and then a light one, and it was just like threading the needle to try to get to it, and I couldn't.
There were 2 light orbs that got in.
Yeah.
And there was another one.
Found wanting.
I mean, what you could do, Juke, yeah, so you're going to have to swap to dark until it's over and then swap back.
Yeah.
You just make sure you don't get hit by any lights. Yeah, there was a light orb early green that I couldn't get to that it probably would have been pretty easy if you just shifted to get it, but yeah, the other one I just could not get to.
I know one thing that I'm noticing is
Kind
that
of a
we've
bad spot at the beginning. I was catching a lot of dark orbs.
Yeah, it's that, but they're sort of random, I think.
one thing I've noticed with the orbs is that some people are really just overextending to grab them. I had one that was coming directly to me, and people were going out of their way to hit it. I mean, we can just kind of that
We
way
need to
we
have
still
a
got
better zone defense for it instead of
Well, if you're
overextending.
dark, you shouldn't be sitting there trying to grab orbs. You should be.
No,
TPS,
he's talking
anyone
about
come to you.
Kiri and
not
Chris.
the white guys.
Yeah, he's not talking about you guys in the middle. Now, if you are in the stack and you happen to see a dark orb that's just barely there, that's going past, just you can pop it. It's better to pop it than have it go off and hit one of the soakers and do extra damage. But it's really it's you have to know what you're doing though.
So we used to do what we called the wiggle. If you look at me, if there's an orb coming at you, you do this. If there's of the wrong color, and then you go back. That's the wiggle. Their hitboxes are humongous, so like the whole raid could technically wiggle and not get hit. With GB and I go back and forth and left and right a little bit because they won't move that fast. So I even hit the light ones just to keep them out of the raid sometimes. He can do the same thing. GB, your placement was actually perfect on that pull, so you just need to make sure you do the forward, back, left, and right wiggle. Kind of try and grab a couple of orbs.
He's saying to wiggle it just a little bit there, Green.
I mean, once they kind of get in the first, you got to get them in position pretty quick because they quit moving after a certain bit.
Yeah, I think their position was fine. We were good there. Right. Ian needs Mark of the Wild.
Sekio Gray, make sure to get your Dark Essence.
Mm-hmm. All right, Fred's ready. Here we go. Timer's going up.
Sekio and Gray both need their debuffs.
I'm good.
Sorry, I was fixing something.
There you go. We're ready.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Dark vortex.
Stay dark.
Pick Curie up, please. Bubble Curie, squeeze it up. Thank you.
Lights are getting.
Yeah, some lights are getting put too. Juke had to move out of position. So to watch that one, Chris, we lost Curie too, so we lost some coverage. Yeah, it's just a wipe. We're getting behind now.
Stop healing.
Let the light consume you. Unworthy. You have been measured and found wanting.
Yeah, if I time dispersion right, you don't really have to heal me through Dark Vortex. Yeah, we've got there's yeah, soul stones are going out on the soakers, so you guys don't have to be reses right away or be res them.
Shadow and Verth, you should repair, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We have another. Somebody got another Jeeves? I think mine's at 33 minutes.
I've got one. Oh, somebody put one up. Scrap bots up at the back.
Yeah, it is a lot of damage. I mean, it even ticks through dispersion a little bit, so it's yeah. Since we've got 4 because Juke's going to be switching, but he's still going to take a little bit of damage. Yeah, you don't definitely want to. That's why I have to wait to dispersion like halfway through the vortex, because if I do it early, I just pop out a deterrent or out of dispersion before it's over, and then it still hits pretty hard.
Cookies are down.
I mean, that order, if we could have gotten that order with a light shield, and then you get the dark shield at the end to do heroism, is like the best order you can possibly get, I think, for how we're doing it.
We always crossed our fingers for the shields first.
Yeah, to get them out of the way.
Yeah, once they're done, then it's like, you know, you should be able to get it in the other two. Ideally, you get the crappy one first. The dark shield or whatever. Pop cooldowns hero, blow it up.
Let the games begin.
Just fall back to dark.
Guys, ready check means you've got your portal color too. Here, it doesn't mean you think you're ready.
Sorry, I totally lagged out there, and I have no idea why.
You did the ready check before you started, so we couldn't put the portal on.
No, this ready check is going to be for if you're ready. That's why I waited till the portals are up on this one.
Shadow.
Only reason I said that was I just wanted to say shadow, drop the shadow.
All right, everybody's ready. Here we go. All timer's going up.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Light vortex.
Light vortex. Switch to light. Pepe, you didn't switch.
I
Sword,
tried.
you didn't switch.
I tried, me too.
Yeah. But the mouth
Get
was
back to
closed.
dark.
Standing like right on the portal.
Burst and Foxy, go get your
No,
dark.
the portal's clear.
Got
We're, yeah. Just, we're losing soakers now.
Okay.
Light.
Stay dark and DPS light.
Juke's down. Do we have
It's
one
either
for
Dark
Chris?
Shield or Dark Vortex next. I believe.
Dark vortex.
Stay dark.
Watch the soaker.
That was the wrong one to hero, but that's okay.
Yeah, you hero for the shield, not the vortex. Right, we're gonna be shield, be the dark shield next. So just be ready to switch. In 4 seconds.
Switch light and DPS dark. Pop all your cooldowns.
Stop. All right, gotta
Get back to dark.
pop. If we haven't done the healing, big healing thing, do the big.
I did it already.
Mine's down.
It
That's fine.
be up soon.
Billy's 18 seconds. It's reset now, so it could be any of the 4.
Juke zoom.
Can you get
Light
it?
vortex, quick
vortex.
light. Quick light, quick light.
Light.
And we got it.
Nice job, guys.
Woohoo!
Good job.
That was kind of an annoying
Oh,
fight,
anybody
but we got
Just took Juke to die like 6 times.
Yes.
it.
How does it feel? Welcome to the club.
All hail our victors.
I heard a little satisfaction on Ina's voice for that.
You
I
guys
don't
do
think so.
realize that Juke and I have been raiding together since 2008.
Well, not very long.
So yes, he's watched me die a lot.
Gray,
He
I'm
said the
gonna.
other way.
I'll need you
That's
as
what-
a tank on this next fight.
I got you, bro.
I got a res timer, so bear with me.
I was just like, I rezzed you, Juke. I know I
So
did.
we'll work on a noob. It's probably gonna take a while. I don't. Until we see it, I'm not sure how heroic's gonna go for us. So
I'm swapping my spec.
he's a butt kicker.
I think we'll do fine.
Taylor,
Oh, it still made me go out. Okay, whatever.
What? Ian actually rolled something and didn't win?
I don't just get out of there. I see a 47. Any other Taylors? Tinkers? Grab
I am,
that.
but I'm not maxed yet.
Oh, I didn't even roll. I was too busy swapping specs. That's fine. I don't want that one.
Weird that Luke didn't show up.
Hmm?
Oh, fuck me.
Hold on.
Because we redid the raid, I needed
it-
to start the raid, stop the raid and start the raid.
Oh. Well, it's just the one boss, so it shouldn't be too hard to fix then, right?
Well, that's not the problem. It's
Or is it a loop?
putting it into forbid and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Probably gonna have to do it
You
all
need a couple of
manually.
minutes.
if you want something, don't go away. All right, leather heroic waste thing. Do me a favor. Perfect. Roll for it, and then I will look up your PR ratio. So green, I got Chesh. Who else? Anybody? All right, that's green. Someone, I don't have a piece of paper near me.
It is Bear Biss.
You've got cats. Just write on the cats.
Okay, right, yeah. Have Odin take notes.
You guys are not helping me here.
Well, he's a
All
black cat. That'd be tough. You'd have to find a white pin.
Cloth thingies, robes. Just Taki wants those? Gord.
Gord.
Oh my god!
Oh, they
you just
stole
like
our dice.
Going down? What?
Well, to keep these honest, okay, because he always rolls bad because he's in Green's 10-man, and we all roll below 50 all the time.
Go Winnie!
Okay. It looks like based off of your PR, Taki wins with a 2.14.
Nope.
Gotta find all the shit in my bags too. Trophy number 1. Anybody who wants it, go ahead and roll.
My rolls are only getting worse as the night goes.
They really are.
At least you didn't roll a 2.
So
It'll get there.
we've gone through that many people in the raid so far that all have their trophies. They don't want a heroic trophy.
Foot and I, it's not. We can't use
Sounds
These
good.
are just rolling off. I'm sorry, I was gone.
We are not rolling off.
If you want the token, you have to roll because the loot thing's not working. So she needs to look up your ratio.
Okay.
This is just to see who is interested in it. It's not a roll to see who wins it. It's just are you interested in the token?
Gotcha. Sorry,
I see an 86.
I'm just not because I gotta get enough badges to even use the one that I have. So I'm gonna
Stepping out for just a second to get.
Please do strange. That way I don't have to remember.
Okay, I'm giving everybody their 15 points now.
Yeah, I have to have all 4 pieces, Pepe, which sucks.
Fred, looks like you get 1. Since we have 2.
Oh, I can go out and get my new ring. Ooh.
It looks like Fred and Fred and Vanquished. Curie didn't roll. Gord
didn't roll. It was
No,
didn't roll.
I'm still far. I don't have enough emblems, so it's better
Okay.
for anyone to get it for now.
So Taki and Vanquished, come get your thingies.
What about the chest?
Oh yeah. Wait, no. That wasn't supposed to be Taki. You got the chest.
Yeah, I got the chest. I'd
Fred
rather have
got-
the chest anyway.
Fred got the trophy.
Fred got the trophy.
Disrobes.
Nobody wants those cloths. Oh, there's travels. Okay.
Oh, is there wrists that drop? I didn't even notice them. Hold on.
Yeah, do you want me to?
I didn't even see those on the list. Oh, Hold on. Let me
Yeah,
look
me
real
too.
quick. Completely missed it. I'm looking at my list real quick.
So who
I'm
got
saying
gear? Was
number
Green
2
Bear,
for Shadow.
TV?
It's number
Yeah, I'm
1.
still. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at, but yeah, definitely. I
Yeah,
did.
Green Bear got the belt of the merciless killer. Taki got the heroic robes. Travel's got. Hold on, Green. I'm sorry. I've got too much going on right now. And then Fred and Van Squish both got the token, and it looks like. Go scrolling back up here. Where did I just link that? Shit.
Looks like
Looks
Zap.
like Zap. Let me double check.
Can you and on the just one thing?
Nope, Zap. Because
What?
she's above you. It goes to Travels. So
No,
Travels
that's
is
fine.
next.
I don't know where I was at, so.
No, I know. I'm just reading.
I have them
You
at the same
two.
PR.
Are you sure, Winnie? Okay, so if she removes it, then it's Zap.
Can I?
What?
You cut out, Gord. What were you saying? You cut
Can I
out.
roll on the buttons?
You roll on the bracers? Is that what you're saying? Because you're cutting out still. Or type it in chat. What you want to roll on? Because you're cutting out. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What's if he's ahead of me? It's his. It's not a roll. It's just if you're
Yeah,
interested.
just tell me.
I
Yep,
don't know
those
where
go
he's
to
at.
Gord then. So Green, Taki, Fred, Vanquished, and Gord.
Okay, just to confirm, Fred, Gord, Green, Kibi, Van Squished.
Yes.
Alright.
I think we did it.
This actually. Take a look at.
Okay, it should be all set for you to start a raid.
Yeah, I'd figure they're probably, if they're at the top of the list for me, they're probably at the top of the list for most casters. They're really good. The stats on them are really good. All right, we good with loot then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made it.
Done running around the outside circle.
A mighty blow has been dealt to the Lich King. You have proven yourselves as able-bodied champions of the Argent Crusade.
Goddamn right I have.
Together,
Y'all got extra 5 points this week. You were on time for 2 raids.
It says
This is
negative.
negative
Well, it
5.
says I got minus 5 points.
It says
Oh,
negative
damn
5.
it. That's because Strange just updated it. He's going by the rules, and I was going to give you
I
some
know.
freedom.
Thing
You can
3.
give it back if you want.
It's all screen.
You just got guild
I have DKP minus.
Lay down Frostmourne, and I will grant you a just death.
How about when we get down there?
Okay, so Zap had me respec. I now have this thing where I bubble you and you run faster.
Yeah, well, I'll explain what's kind of our plan was when we get down there, but wait till we get down there and clear up the ads.
Fix my point, Strange.
Hey,
No, Gray, I'm not going to turn on Path of Frost.
hey, Ina. You'd suck it.
Aw, someone hit me with levitate. Thanks.
Let's clear these guys up.
Why are we falling so slow?
Slow fall.
Because people will water walk your ass. You just die if you hit the ground.
Hey, that was funny.
That's water.
Yep, that's on. Mailbox is in the hallway, guys. Here on the bottom.
You cannot command
Is that all of them? All right. So we're going to have green, you're going to be main tanking him. So you pick him up, turn him away. Pala and gray will be on the ads. Pala, you'll be on the ones on the left side. Gray, you'll be on the ones on the right side. What we need to do is they need to be close enough for cleave, but not close enough that they're buffing each other. Strange, you're going to be helping mostly with the ones gray have for the AoE stun for the Shadow Strike.
Okay. Which tank is that?
That'll be gray.
Okay.
It'll be the ones on the right. So as we're looking at him now, the important part is we need to get two ice down at the start, basically on his back legs. So when he's flipped around, the ice needs to be down on his back legs. So I need the 2 DKs. Since we have 2 DKs, I need you guys to death grip the ice down, like right on his back legs. So I'm gonna have Shadow. I want you to do the left side, and Vanquish, you're gonna do the right side. Those two are there. We never want him to hit those two when he submerges. As we're DPSing him, he's going to summon 4 ads. There'll be 2 sets of 4. We need to kill those ads, so we'll be cleaving off of them, but they need to die fairly quickly. Once they die, then we DPS the boss, because he'll keep summoning more sets of ads. We'll DPS him for a bit. Next set of ads will come out. It'll probably be about the submerge phase by then. When we get to submerge phase, if we get there, as a raid, we're going to stay in the middle. Green, you're going to pull him out, like when there's about 12 seconds left until submerge, you're going to pull the boss out over here. That way, when he submerges, he will not like pop an ice instantly, because we don't want him to pop either of those 2 ice, so you need to pull him over here. When that happens, I need a range, a hunter, a DK to pop an ice back here in this part of the room. He's going to target a person, and that person needs to kite the boss. So I'll be in the middle. If you get focused, you're going to be kiting the boss sort of on this path back here. Hopefully you'll get the shield buff. You can move faster. When he gets close, we need to sub a bop rotation. A pally will bop you. You're going to stand next to the ice. You're not going to go on it. You're going to watch your bop. Once your bop gets to 2 seconds, you're going to run onto the ice, so then he gets frozen. The second ice patch is going to get pulled down up by the raid. I don't want to go up there, but it's going to be pulled down up by the raid. The second person that gets focused needs to do the same thing and kite it up, go up by the ice, get the bop, wait for 2 seconds, go on it. There's going to be a third person that kites. They're just going to have a bop. So you're just kiting through the bop, and hopefully by that time he's emerging. So we have 1 minute of submerge phase. We are limited on the number of ice that we can do. There's only 6 ice total. So we have 2 by the boss, and then we've got 2 submerge phases of ice. If we can get through that, and get him to 30%, then phase 3. Let's see, how are the groups?
Then phase 3.
Yeah. Got healing in 1. Do we have passive healing? No, we're one group we don't have passive healing in. Shamans, you're going to be putting out healing stream totem. Strange, you're going to be judging light, I think. I think it's Ret Pallies can do AoE healing for their group, right? Like a
Not
very minor
really.
amount of heal.
I mean,
But it's not
Divine
a big. You just need to do enough heals to keep them above 200 HP. It's not. Yeah, you're divine storming. So I'm gonna put you in this group for now, in group 4. That way we have healing stream, healing stream, healing stream, vampiric embrace, and you're healing. So we have passive healing. Do the healers do we need the explanation for the healers for phase 3?
I'm working on it, but we got a little distracted.
I'm going to check in DBM. There's supposed to be a thing that puts markers on people that get that debuff.
Yeah, your raid frame should also show you. Mine show me in. That's simply voodoo. Fred, Soulstone, whoever Zap tells you to. I'm going to focus on the healing thing. So in phase 3 healers, what we're going to do with the groups with passive healing, we are not going to heal anybody in those groups. You will have to watch group 4. They do not have passive healing. So
Yes, they do. They have
They do
strange in
now.
there.
It's
Straight-
super
oh, you
weak.
moved him in there.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter. It's not.
That's
it's
fine.
not the amount that it does. You want it to be super weak strange. It's just enough that they don't die from the debuff, so it should be fine. What's going to kill people is the penetrating cold if we don't heal them through it.
Okay. So, like I said, unless they have the debuff, so we got one in every group. So once they have the debuff, those are the ones you heal. Everybody else should be healed with the exception of the tanks by the passive healing. We do not want basically the DPS to get more than a third of their health back. Tanks should not get more than 50% of their health back, but we need to keep them alive. So it's going to be a lot of weaving. You've been assigned a tank, unless you're me and Juke. Juke and I will do our short heals as of phase 3. So Juke, for me, it's lesser healing wave. For you, it's probably going to be nourish or one of you, or I don't think you want to do healing touch. So nourish, because you and I cannot run hots. Do not run hots, priests. We've got enough passive hots in the groups that it's going to make a difference. If we heal the raids too much, we're going to cause a wipe because he will heal too much. Any questions?
And I wouldn't really be too worried about phase 3 yet. I think it's gonna take us a bit to get through 1 and 2. So, but at least to have an understanding if by some miraculous chance we get to 3. If you are targeted, in phase 2, if you have rocket boots and you know how to kite the boss, you can actually kite him for a fairly long time. But we don't have everyone with rocket boots, so it's we're gonna have to figure it out. Let's do bop rotation. Pala, Verthal, Strange. So Pala, you're number 1. Well, no, let's not do that because you're still going to be tanking the ads in there. Let's do it in this order. Verthal, Strange, Pala. That way, Pala, your bop should be on the last one, and they should be the closest to the middle by that time.
Okay.
So you don't have to get way out of position. So, Verthal, basically, you're watching the spikes. Once they start getting close to that person that's kiting back here in the back of the room, hit them with that bop. And then whoever that target is, you wait until you have 2 seconds left, and then you run onto the ice. So, all right. Well, let's see if we can even get... Because phase 1, I mean, those ads are nasty. So let's see how this goes. Quick ready check. Don't worry about consumes for right now. We'll re-up at the top of the hour. You can get fairly close to this guy too. He has his aggro radius is, don't go past me, but basically we can kind of set up here. You are so you're pulling so see his back legs shadow over here. Like when he turns around, you want to pull. There's gonna be an ice orb. You want to death grip it onto his back leg, and that's where the off tanks are gonna be tanking the ads. So you're on the left leg, Vanquished is on the right leg for death gripping down the... I don't know where he's going to be at, but I can kind of throw where I think he'll be at. Like 1 should be there. That should be yours. Yeah, it's just at the beginning of the fight. And the other one should be right there. So see that basically his 2 back legs should be right in the ice. All right. Well, let's give it a shot. Here we go.
This place will serve as your tomb.
Pull the ice down onto his back legs. Nope, see that's... There we go. There's one. We gotta get the other one. Oh, what happened? Did he melee? Did you death grip the boss on accident?
Bring him low. Bring him
I don't have an ice over here.
Yeah, we don't. Well, no, you can't have them together. We do not want them together. Yeah, that's it's a wipe. It's 100% a wipe now. You can't bring them together. So what happens is the reason we want the two groups spread apart is for everyone that they're next to, they get 100% cast speed, attack speed, and damage buff. So their Shadow Strike is impossible to interrupt if they're all together.
My ass hurts now.
Yeah, just go ahead and just wipe it up, and then that's why I figured that the pull and positioning on this is pretty tough, and then we basically have to kill these guys before the next set spawns. Our goal, and DPS wise, our goal is to try to get him 75% health down each phase if we can. I mean, really, it should be more than that, but it should be doable. We just have to get the setup right. But yeah, you guys can also wait just wait once screen has him positioned. Just pull those ice down once he's in position. You don't have to pull him down early, just so we know where they're at, because they just have to be down for those 2 sets of ads, and they don't spawn instantly. They take a second to spawn.
Now my problem is my view. I need to figure out the camera
Thank you, Green.
setting to change it to so I can see up like better. I can't remember.
If you just zoom. If you
I'm
zoom
max.
out.
No, I'm max distance, and I still have to crank my screen up, like aim up.
You can also just stand back with us and target it before you run in.
I thought I had it targeted, so I don't know what. I really don't know what happened.
The other one was it? The
I'll
other
make
one I
sure-
couldn't tell. Was it pulled in and then not killed? The one on the right initially, it felt like it got pulled down, but it didn't.
Yeah, I yanked it down, but it didn't pop.
So you guys gotta be ready to kill it too. So they're gonna pull it into position, and we have to kill it. It doesn't have very much health, so melee and ranged. When you see that come in, kill it.
They changed the interface bullshit, so now I don't even know where to look.
It's options, gameplay, controls, and they gotta scroll all the way down.
See, like all the stuff is turned off except for my Mac camera distance is all the way up. Is it like the train follow? So I don't know how to explain it really.
I don't have that. I never have that turned on because the camera like bobs in and out if you have that. I have that unchecked on mine. I also don't have smart pivot because that is the worst feature in the world, in my opinion.
You think it's the following style that I'm thinking of?
I don't know if is anyone locked to VOA is the question.
I am not.
I am.
Nope.
See, that's the problem. We got people that we could probably do it with a few less people, but
Well, Sieko, are you saved to both?
I've saved the 25.
No, but I mean on your priest too.
No.
don't plan on us doing VOA, guys. I've said that from the
Yeah.
beginning from raids.
Right.
VOA is puggable. If we can run it, we'll try to run it, but if people are locked, they're locked. It's not much we can do. But yeah, if we have 20, we should be able to do it. But we'll probably do this for another 30 minutes or so, and then probably knock it down to normal to finish it off for the week, and then pick back up. We made really good progress. I think we'll get through this a lot quicker next week and have more time to work on this guy. Great check. Consumes are running out, by the way.
I think I got it. Oh yeah, that's way better.
All right, everybody's ready. Here we go. Pull timer's going up.
This place will serve as your tomb.
It's gotta get closer.
I couldn't freeze up trying to shackle it, but it
Well, you gotta pull. We gotta kill it. He's gotta kill. Guys, help kill the ice. When it gets pulled down, you gotta help kill it.
pull down.
Kill the 2 ads on the ice.
There it is.
Now they're fine. All right, they gotta get close enough for cleave. They're not quite close enough for cleave. Ones on the right need to go in just a touch.
Try.
Right. But one just. He did.
Oh shit.
Did one submerge?
Yes.
Oh, that's where it went. Okay. I think they get
Pretty
buffed.
sure 2 of them did because I'm missing one of mine.
I was like, we didn't kill them that fast. Here, there. Now we got the next set. Yeah.
When you want me to
You 10 seconds now. You move them out to the left. Go, go, go. We don't.
Head.
I don't know who battle red.
It's fine.
We both have 3 ads out. So.
Yeah, it's pretty much a wipe if we can't manage the ad.
It was the.
It's fine.
The
Okay.
burrower
Now
came
we need
back.
to pop an ice in the back. We did. It's popping it now. You gotta kite it over, away. Bop. Travel. You gotta go to the right. No. Wait for 2 seconds on the bop and then walk onto the ice. You can just stand. If you have the bop on you, you can just stand there. I think must have died. We popped way too many ices though. Like I don't know why there's so many down. Let me pop the ice in phase 2, so we make sure we're not doing extra ones. All right, so we need to get the setup right, guys. When they're pulling the ice in, no one's paying attention and DPSing those ice. When those balls are pulled in, you have to DPS them. We have to pop them. That setup is very important. You just can't go to the boss and fuck off and do whatever you want to do. You need to pay attention, please. We have to kill the ice. Then when they're set up, you need to cleave. Like those ads need to die. We cannot just ignore the ads. So we have to make sure they're in the right position. You know, we can kill them, but we can cleave them, but they have to die.
Damn, you guys keep zoning in. I'm trying to use my cable.
Although really, it should probably be a hunter popping the ice. They have I think you guys have longer range than I do, but I'm
They just
not
can't.
sure.
They don't have really
Not,
much
not the
control
ones
over
at the start. I'm talking about the ones in phase 2. The ones at the start need to be pulled in and killed right in the same spot every single time. What's Kiri? What's your range on your shot? Oh no, mine's 36, so I actually have more range than it. I thought hunters had 40. Maybe that's a spec thing. They get 40 yards in a different spec. It's a PvP thing, I think. Could be what I'm thinking of. Or they used to be able to
It was
do
in
that.
TBC. I don't think
Yeah.
it is anymore.
No, it is. It was a marksman thing, but not survival, I think.
Yeah, no, you don't need it. I just remembered something about it. Right. Well, I'll pop the thing. So once we're all back, I'll kind of show what the kite path should be because we got there. It was a mess. But we're gonna go a specific way every single time. Especially for the first one. Let's see. Waiting on you. Let's get buffed up. All right, so in phase 2, we're DPSing the guy up here. If he's gonna go down over there to the left. If he focuses at you, because watch time, you're gonna go out the raid. You're gonna go out this way. Kite around. Foxy hit me with the shield, so I'm not slow. Then you get bopped. And you're gonna stand next to the ice until there's 2 seconds on the bop, and then walk onto it. And then he'll get frozen. Then the next pool is gonna be up by the raid. So that one, you're gonna have to run out. I don't know where he spawns. I think he spawns in the back, but you're gonna run out this way and run behind the ice. Get bopped. Wait until there's 2 seconds. Then walk onto the ice pool. Then the third person, you just run and kite with a bop on you until he reemerges. You don't want to run near the ice at all. What does Feign do? Does it make it switch targets?
You don't have to use a bop on him.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, we don't want him to switch targets because that's a different strategy, and we're not doing that. So no, because if he switches targets and that person's not paying attention, it's gonna screw it all up. I mean, if he just refocuses you, it's fine. But if he switches targets and then he goes into the middle of the raid and just starts murking people, it's not gonna work. We just have to get people, just like Ice Howl moving, we have to get people to kite him. If you have rocket boots, you should be using your rocket boots during that point. But if you don't have rocket boots, we do have the shield movement thing. All right, quick raid check.
I didn't drop more food. That was since we were doing instruction. Fishy.
I think he gets faster when he switches targets too.
I think he just gets faster over time. Yeah. So eventually he's like a missile.
And it accelerates. So it's every time his spike goes up, the next time he comes up, he's faster. So like once he gets to that missile phase you were talking about, that's because it's just like infinitely getting faster and faster until the game stops him from being max speed.
So if that first person can kite him for a long period of time,
They could. Well, in theory, yes, but it depends on if they don't have rocket boots or other movement things. They're not going to be able to.
Yeah, right.
That first kite should go for the longest, really, because he should be moving the slowest.
Well, he resets when he hits the ice.
Yeah, he resets when he hits the ice.
But I mean, the first one where also it's in the back. I just mean in terms of where he's starting at and where the ice is. It should be the longest kite because it's the most distance. All right, everybody's ready. Here we go.
This place will serve as your tomb.
Those ice pulled down. Okay. One. All right. Back. Just back him up just a touch, green to the left, like to our left, to your right. So he's right in the middle of those two ice things. There you go. All right, now get the ads. They're not quite with it, both within cleave range. The ones on his left, Pally, you can just a touch.
Yeah, I'm so slow.
One, yeah, we didn't get to interrupt on the right one. Okay. Cleave them down.
They came off. They submerged.
But yeah, great eye. Try to get him in position on the eye. Just try to see if we can get a kite.
13 seconds since I
Move him, move him. Move the boss. We get these guys on the ice so they don't submerge. So what we would do is we just continue getting these ad. Once he submerges, who's the kite?
Down.
Right screen. Not that. Oh, I forgot to get the thing down. Sorry. It's down in the back. So you need to try to kite. He's gonna catch you. You don't want to hit that ice though. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not the right way to go.
I overran the back one.
Well, you ran the wrong way at the start anyways. You want to run. All right. See where I'm at right now? Skull ahead.
Yep.
You want to run. So he's dropping this way. You need to kite him around the left side and then circle back around behind that. See the ice that's in the back of the room?
Yep.
That's where we're freezing him first. That was my fault not getting the ice down quick enough. I mean, you kited him for a while. They're just where he was going to pop up was the worst place he could have popped up because it would have hit one of our initial ice pulls. So, all right, well, let's
can I ask a question?
Oh, also, are we running nature resist? Sorry, I forgot to ask that.
We are.
Cool. What's up,
So
Gray?
threat seems to be an issue, specifically when I'm because I
you're
only
dying.
hit. Well, no, not that.
Okay.
I go and hit one, and then I fairy fire another, and then by the time I get them to the ice, ranged has already started lighting them up, and then they just start running all over the hell place.
Well, we need to have them MD to you, so
yeah,
we need
that's
to
what
have.
I was going to say.
Kiri, can you do, or who's MDing initially? Okay, can we have? Because I think Palas will be fine.
I can get mine. Yes,
AOE.
I don't need help.
Kiri, can you MD to the boss to green? Chris, can you save your MD for the right set of ads to go to gray?
I can get one of them,
well, no, we'll just MD. Yeah. We'll have an AOE MD so they go right to you.
It's fine. Well, I mean, they're really far apart for an AOE.
Another thing, if you berserk and maul, like that'll catch them quick, and
Right,
that
but-
actually travels a good distance.
It does, but I can't even get them back to the ice before. I mean, literally, I hit one and I fairy fire another, and I run to the ice. And by the time I get it back to the ice, they're running somewhere else because aggro from. I don't have time to put any damage on them.
Yeah, I
well,
wish I had a bouncy
one
shield,
also got a
dude.
shadow strike off, so he ran away because we didn't interrupt it. So that's the thing that you've got to keep an eye on. Strange on those right hand ones. We may even have it end up moving like Pepe or Cheshire over there too to help kick and interrupt.
I've got one on a 1 minute cooldown.
I don't think they do it more than that every minute.
But there's two of them, right? Each one can do it.
Yeah, but they should do it at the same time, I think. Pallid, they do it
Yeah,
at the same
but I can
time.
only
They
get one,
all
right?
did it at the same time.
Yeah, they all do it at the same time, so you AoE stun them.
How?
Your wrath thing.
Oh, that thing.
Holy Wrath,
okay,
yeah.
I got you. I was trying to hodge them.
Yeah, you can do that. They can get desynced. Stupid shit can happen. They can get desynced.
We need int, please.
If one of them submerges, they won't be synced anymore.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're doing okay. The setup's pretty tough. I mean, once we get it down, it's just going to take some practice getting the setup right. Eat the feast. So it's the smoke, I think. It was. Where'd it go? It's still there. Okay.
Still there.
The tighter to his butt that we have the group, though, the kind of easier it is for us to pick them up because they come in a straight line.
Yeah,
right to the
everyone
boss.
should really. I mean, we do DPS the ads, but we want to make sure they're in position, and we're mostly cleaving them from the boss. So everyone really should be on the boss. Don't worry, don't hit the ads before they're in position. As long as we're killing them before the other set comes out, we're somewhat okay. But really, you want to kill the first set quick so you can get some uninterrupted DPS on the boss if we can. But we got to make sure they get in position. So setup, green gets them, turns them. We want to get the ice broken. That's the most important thing. Get that in the right spot, and we get the ads positioned so they can be cleaved. Right. Taki, you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go, guys. Everyone's ready. Let's do it.
This place will serve as your
You know, you're funny.
Well, clearly you need to.
You'll have to back them up a touch if we pull that other one in green. Just back. There we go. Now pull another one into the right. This one. Nope. Why is he moving like that? No, we pulled. All right, this is a wipe. So the frost spears need to be pulled in a bit quicker at the start. They're just not. Both sets. We can't even cleave off of that.
Mine almost got.
Yeah, but we're losing a lot of DPS on the boss. Yeah, we basically see the other set spawn before we even had those down. We're just bad positioning. We got another one that's coming. Let's see if we can practice the kite. Move him out green. Move him out. 2 seconds. Move. Just. Yeah, he's gonna break an ice. It's way too late. All right, keep. Yeah, see where it. That's why you gotta move at like 10 seconds. Do you have a timer for when he's gonna submerge green? And then we kill the scarabs.
My timer's messed up. I think it's still running from the last attempt because I took a battle race.
It's just gonna. I mean, it's pretty much there's a wipe anyway.
It is a little progress, though.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean,
17.
we just have to get a better. Our setup needs to be a lot better. And that's what's getting us right now. I mean, we don't have to do the depth grip thing. We could pop one down and then position the second one, but that involves us to move the boss a little bit.
We made it through a submerge.
But we're not even getting them death gripped in quick enough and killed. One of them was, and then the other one never really
floated out of range, and I had to move. And
yeah,
reset my timers.
So the two that are above him on the pole are actually already over his legs. We used to have a hunter do the left one and a hunter do the right one, and just like right as you run in, they just pew 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 pew, and it's down.
Yep.
Can they still do that in MD? I don't know.
I mean, not MD.
Yeah. I mean, we can try to have the hunters pop the two at the right above them and see how that goes.
They also used to determine when we pulled instead of using a timer. We would wait for them because they wiggle, you know.
Yeah.
Wait for them to get in a good spot, and then it was just like go and just shoot. Yeah.
Well, but the orbs aren't up in advance.
Oh yeah.
How would you know? We can't see them till he
I guess you're right. Yeah, but they do spawn. I remember us spawning up, like we ran in and the hunters just shot them where they were at. The two that were right over top of one of each shoulder.
I mean,
I do remember that was how we did it.
We can try that. I mean, we're trying stuff out while we're trying to get, because it's what we're doing right now isn't quite working. It's taking too long and we're losing a lot of damage. All right, we'll try that. Kiri, your left, Chris, your right on the orbs, right above his head. So as soon as he engages, pop those orbs and we'll see where they drop. They have like 3,000 health or something. Not much. Yeah, they've got like no health at all. Can also help like a Devouring Plague. I think I might have a bit more than 3,000, but I know they don't have a ton.
Well, if I hit my Howling Blast quick enough, that would do it.
I hit one with an Avenger Shield and halfway killed it.
Yeah, they don't have much health at all. I just gotta remember to kill the one at the other start of the other phase.
We had, I mean, so I had a bunch of hunters in my guild back then. So we had the two that shot the two down off the shoulders, and then one of them peeled off and just came back here and just shot the one in the back down, and then that was just
Yeah,
like,
I guess I can
start of
have
the
it
phase.
ready. I mean, it doesn't matter if we have it down early. Because they don't go away.
It's nice to have it down early.
All right, doing a.
You just want to make sure that it's not in front. This is where one of the ads spawn right here. So you want to make sure that it's not in that direct
Where
line
was it? Sorry,
path.
my thing,
Right here.
over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my raid thing was up. So.
So if you shoot this one down, which I think is actually the one you're trying to shoot down, then it kind of is a problem because it'll desync them coming in.
I'll watch it to try to get a good one then.
Yeah, I think we killed this one. It's the one that we had down. Like just directly straight back.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was.
Here.
All right, here we go.
This place will serve as your tomb.
There, it's too slow on orbs. They're way too spread out. They just didn't get hit quick enough.
Close enough to get cleaved.
He can't get him any closer. He has to stay on the ice. So it was a positioning with the eye. How much we can do. Just see if we can get to phase 2 so we can practice kite. It doesn't really matter the boss's health rate. I mean, we just have to practice the kite. Okay, 15 seconds on submerge. All right, go ahead and move them out to the left. All right, submerge, get ready for the kite target. Pepe. Take that path out to the left, give him a shield. Yeah, see that? Go to the...
Hook around, yeah.
Yep. All right, bop him. And just stand there once you get the ball. Yeah, he didn't get the ball. It's too late. Can bop him earlier than that. Like when he starts to round the back of that ice pool, the kiter.
Yeah, the shield fell off at a bad time too.
Next one's down over there. Bop Fred, bop him, bop him, bop him, bop him. All right, oh, he got behind the thing without needing it. All right, the next person you're just gonna bop. Get these out. Just bop
Foxy.
I'll get her, but she's
get out of the group.
Right
We gotta
now.
get out of the group though. Okay, just go ahead. He's back up.
Emerge.
Yep. Yeah, he should go right back to you, Green. There's no threat reset. Snapshot threat. That's phase 2. That's the kite. That's what we're gonna do.
I have my Ankh. You want me to pop?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're not gonna.
You're the
We
only
didn't
one
do
that-
enough damage to him at all.
Yeah.
I mean, Harrow's gonna be needs to be phase 3. Basically, we have to have him by the time he goes to his next submerge, we would have to have him under 50. Because we need to then know that we're getting him to 30% after he comes up from the second charge. I mean, I think we have the damage to get there. It's just we've got to our positioning at the start needs to get a lot better. So we can handle these ads cleaner.
5 moving. 10 moving.
Would it help in the future to assign groups for the ads?
He's under.
No, they should not have assigned groups other than people that are stunning stuff. It's late, I'm getting it down. It's on strange. Where's the last? It's kind of in a weird spot. It's up to the side.
Strange bubble.
Bubble yourself. Get it. Yeah, not quite. But he's gonna hit the ice anyways. All right, then whoever the last one is, it's Juke. Pop Juke. You can just stand there out of range. He's back up in 7 seconds. I don't know if you'll make it actually. Bob might run out. You probably did. I probably called the Bob too early.
It was actually on me, so it's okay. I bubbled and he didn't kill me.
Okay. So I mean, basically, we would have to have to get to like we can't do another submerge. So that's the first 2 phases. But we're at 30. I think we'll get there, but we've only got 30 minutes left, guys. So we're gonna swap this down to normal and finish it up. Go do VOA, and then we'll. Remember, next week's 1 day because it's the 4th of July.
I'll miss you guys. I'll send you a picture.
But not too bad. I mean, I don't think it's insurmountable by any means. Now, phase 3 is its own monster, so we got to get there. I think we just need some practice on setup. All right, I think, wait to zone in, please. Gotta swap this. All right. It should be back to normal.
It's still heroic. It actually works better if you're inside when you do it.
Does it? Oh, we tried that earlier, but it wasn't work. It wouldn't let me switch it. Let me try. I don't know if I thought you were supposed to be able to just switch it. Is my thing saying normal?
Yeah,
That's yeah, but I can see the skull still on the door up there.
Might have to wait till
It says Grok, yeah.
I can't actually switch it now. It won't let me switch it.
If you
wait for Vert to get it.
If you put it back, you can't put it back to normal.
I,
and back to heroic.
yeah, I can't change the difficulty at all. It's grayed. All of them are grayed out.
No, when I tried to do it the other day while we were dead, it messed things up, so we had to leave and come back. Obviously,
Okay.
we can't do that.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck in the bottom here.
We could do a mage portal.
Well, let's. I mean, we can always just pull them and see what happens. See how many ads.
Wormholes, like
Wormhole
over
would
the
be
hill.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people can. I have my tabard.
just-
We can set up a closet
Guys,
outside.
no, come up here.
Yeah,
We're
because
just-
I have a tabard. 2 of us can
Nope,
summon.
guys, please listen.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm
Come
running
up
to you
here.
now.
We're just gonna buff up and go. It'll be one more attempt to hard mode, or it's gonna be normal mode. Just please do not zone in after. If it's a hard mode and we end up wiping, don't zone in. If it's a hard mode, though, we're gonna go. Okay,
There it goes.
it just phased everyone. There we go.
Yep, it just changed it.
So now it's definitely normal.
Yep.
Yeah, he dropped like 7 million health.
Wish I could drop weight that quick.
What do we want Fred Soulstone? It's on Gray or one of the druids.
Gray is tanking, so it should be on. It should be on. Yeah.
We should just need 2 tanks this time. There's only gonna be
Okay.
2
Oh,
ads
that's
on
true.
normal. Yeah. So Gray, you can go DPS.
Leave it on Gray.
We have a limited ice this time, but let's try to practice the kiting part of it as much as we can. Just so, you know, if you haven't done it, hopefully it can help. Same with let's try the setup. Let's try to drop 2 ices. I know we don't need to at the start, but let's just do the stuff that we're gonna do on heroic just to get used to it. Yeah, skating rink.
Say in juke, please eat.
All right, everyone's ready. Here we go.
This place will serve as your tomb.
Oh, so see, they did position right. I'm shooting them.
Target it and yank it down.
That's fine for heroic. It would have been. This would have been another wipe.
Here I go again. God damn it.
Don't you have a soul stone? You just like dying. Be honest.
I did this to green all during the 10 man.
Check on you, Nitro.
Nitro Boomer.
This guy, I AP and to go ham on him.
It's your parry fire, man. It does a ton of drive.
I'm gonna have to start cowering.
When are we gonna go?
Just go parry
Should be phase 3.
But it's
Actually,
a
fair
good,
fire.
I guess it's a good filler for.
No! Exactly, it's the Omen of Clarity proc. Every time.
Submerge and move them out to the left. Just keep doing that, Green. Move them out to the left. Oh, you're frozen.
He's stunned. Yeah.
He's probably gonna get the ice then. Just do
No,
that.
he got a little ways away.
It's on Chris. Kite him.
God, he moves so much slower.
Yeah.
Okay, kill the ads, guys. Team.
Next ice is down. To the left foot. On Gord. Just kite him around Gord as much as you can.
Just as an FYI, these ads put a fucking disgusting debuff on you and they fixate on a person.
Yeah,
really
so if
fight
they're
them.
on you, you can kite them.
Army is awesome, man.
All right, let's go ahead and bop Gord now, if you can. All right, you should be able to go. Just go stand on the ice, Gord. All right, he's back up in 13.
Flawless.
He's on Pala.
Clear the mid. I'm pulling him through mid.
He'll be back up in a second. Here he comes.
I'm pulling next to this ice ring. You want me to go to a different one?
Preferably, yeah. One up in the front.
Yeah, we always try to reposition at the same spot. We will push. He shouldn't submerge you. 14%. We got a minute. So we're gonna go right into face. As soon as it hits 30, just arrow. Whoever's doing it. My ads are down. Straight focus him. 30%. I wouldn't even worry about that. Normal. Just focus.
Guys, 70 or 25% for non-tanks and only tanks being to the 50.
People's health go down if you can. It does less damage on normal it's only 10% a tick, where the heroic it's 30%.
Sekio and Fred, y'all like tap or something.
It's fine. On normal, their health's gonna just chunk. It's 20% more. He's almost dead.
There we go.
How close did y'all get him on heroic?
We got in the second phase. We just weren't getting him positioned right in phase 1.
Hold on, lag. Sorry, I completely lagged out there and didn't hear a single thing you said.
Oh, we got him. I mean, phase 2 was okay. We were getting the kite down. The problem is we never got a good positioning on phase 1 with the ice and cleave, so we couldn't maximize DPS to have them low enough to only have 2 submerges. So we never got to phase 3.
Okay. Yeah, a noob on heroic is a bitch.
Yeah, I think we have a good strategy phase 1 and phase 2. We just need to clean up the positioning of the ice. Oh, and remember, guys, we're going to VOA. If you're not locked, we're heading to VOA real quick to do that. But if you want loot, stay here. Do not go there if you're looking for a piece of loot, because you know yell at you.
I will. Close on loot in 5 seconds. At Palo, we're still on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Was it the phase 3 that was the biggest problem for you guys? Sorry.
Oh yeah, we haven't downed him yet, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we just knocked him out on normal just because we're getting to the end of the night. But,
Sire, you having to use cower?
No, I'm tanking.
Never mind.
And even when I'm not tanking, no, I don't use cower. Yeah,
but I felt like phase 1 and phase 2 was definitely doable for us. It's just getting the ice positioning.
Phase 3 is nuts. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
It's difficult. And I would highly recommend whoever you have main tanking, start building a nature resist set.
So all of you people that left before I was done handing out loot did not listen to what Zab said. So consider yourselves yelled at if you left and you got loot.
Well, I left and I didn't get loot anyway. Well,
All right, winter grass, real quick, guys.
I'm gonna pop out.
All right, later, Si.
Later. All right. Well, I'm saved, so I can't go with the other VOA anyway.
Bring another 2.
Well, he's saying only for the main tank, right? So yeah. I mean, I don't even know if you need a full set. Other than one of the old videos was saying at least a cloak and a helmet enchant to get to that first. It's like 135 resist, so you resist a certain amount of it. But
yeah, I was reading a little about it.
Yeah, we'll get there. I mean, we've got to get to phase 3 first. Like I said, I'm not terribly worried about phase 3 until we can clean up 1 and 2.
Tex is going to be a lot better on those ads because his ice rune is just going to be able to pull that snap threat from distance. I can mangle and run back and hope the fairy fire will get him to me.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll figure it out. It's just going to take some practice.
Thought the icy touch it, keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if anybody has any alt or whoever's locked, we want to add another alt we can bring in just to fill the raid up. We can. I mean, all in all, though, I think we had a really good weekend there. I mean, you just heard from Sai, their guild, they were like full clear in Oldawar to Algalon, and they're having trouble on him. And I mean, we got it right up there. So I mean, I thought we did really well.
I told you Faction Champs was the guild breaker, and we killed it on the first night. So.
You mean Beast?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Beast was the guild breaker. It seems so silly, but honestly, like the Jiraxis was so much easier that so many guilds were just like not even bothering with them to the point to where people were like, I want that boss so bad, I'm gonna just go leave and get this other guild.
Yeah, it's definitely after doing that fight and then doing Jiraxis, it was like, this is Jiraxis.
There were a ton of guilds that were 1 of 5 just because like Jiraxis was so easy. Valks was a pretty difficult one too. That was a showstopper because of the damage requirements. We have the Ulduar gear, but everyone, you know, in the actual tier thing, the Ulduar gear wasn't as good. So you had to like work your way into killing Valks because you had to have enough damage to bust the bubble. We beat the DPS check on the bubble, so like there was no reason for us to not go 4 or 5 tonight because of that and us killing beasts. But that also means that we have everything we need to kill a noob other than just getting the strat now.
Yeah, I definitely think, you know, it's just going to take some practice. It's very, it is as unpredictable as it looks. It's a very predictable fight.
Yeah, there is some RNG. If he immediately fixates on one of the tanks with the ads, that's fucked.
Yeah, that's,
You know,
that can cause problems.
or if he fixates on someone that's supposed to be like a hop person.
I'm assuming that's Yoon is bringing a friend. I just saw a Boom Chicken running down the hallway. I mean, the good thing too, though, is keep in mind that we're learning that it was our first week learning. We got most of it down, and everyone's getting loot still. So, I mean, if we already, the difference in kill times this week versus last week are just insanely different. Even on like our noob normal last week was way slower than what we just did.
It seems so easy after the hard mode.
Where was the kill time? Oh, it ran off my thing. But yeah, it was.
Does anybody need summoned?
Because we took 2 submerge phases on normal last week.
Here, it's this boss right here.
The guy on the left. Basically, what they said is just stay out of fire.
That's all I remember about the fight, yeah.
Was that this week, Berthel 404? Or was that last week?
Yeah, I got 2 Zergs in. It was over 30 minutes.
I'm trying to find our 622. So last week was we killed. It took us 6 minutes and 34 seconds last week to kill a new Recon. We killed him
on normal.
2.5. Yeah, we killed him 2.5 minutes faster in just a week's difference. Just from people being comfortable with the fight.
Well, also people surviving because we had like 5 or 6 people down like right before the first phase was over.
Although after you do heroic, it's like kind of silly that people die on normal.
What are you doing, man?
But yeah, other than people that know how to manage their threat.
You can do that? Wow. I didn't know it was possible, Zap. You have to give him lesson.
Look.
I didn't
Cats
think
don't manage
there would
threat very
be-
well.
I didn't
Put a
know
cat in water,
anybody-
tell me.
Oh, I should have asked. Sai was in. Oh, he's tanking though.
Me, Gray, me.
I asked him. I asked him. Do you
die
cower?
more
He
than
goes,
Cheshire
no.
does. You die more than Sayuri. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, if it weren't for me, the floor would be killing all of you. Okay.
I know.
It's
He's giving you a run for your money.
Hold on, Pala, you tanking? Green's tanking?
Sure.
Who's tanking?
I'm gonna throw a
Guessing
shield
it's
out and see how that goes.
Guessing it's one tank fight.
He's got a hot pocket.
Yeah.
You're right, you.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys want to give Ego a mark, please?
Mark of the Wild on Eggo waffles.
So real quick, what's the strat in this guy? Just
He
avoid
just
fire?
does fast fire damage. You got to move away from it.
All right.
If I out DPS anybody on this guy, you know, the G bank like 50 rolls. My gear is not good.
All right, here we go.
Sounded like a challenge to me.
Challenge accepted.
Hero on 5.
I'm about to get meteor fisted.
You're gonna like it.
I think this actually splits damage between the tanks, but I am taking this and not a problem. Oh, GB's up here. Hi, GB. Your little bear butt was so small next to his big foot.
Why are you staring at his butt?
It's just rude. Okay,
Well, I saw him take his front two paws and put it on his foot, and then he kept doing this forward and backwards motion. I was trying to figure out what he was doing. Asserting dominance, I guess.
Well, if anybody needs cheese, I accidentally clicked it, right on his leg.
That seems handy.
Quick
Wow,
repair in the middle of the fight.
See, I told you, bears.
Shaman.
Man.
Good
All it does
God.
is drop PvP gear.
Ah, damn.
Double shaman.
Good job, Hunter.
Same fucking
What
piece.
the?
One hunter.
What is that crap?
It's always shaman on my. Yeah, it's weird.
I should have brought my shaman.
All right.
You can't wear that. Say.
Yeah, but I can take it to hold over somebody's head.
No, that's not
Hey,
how this
Chris.
works.
I have a
Beat
dice.
your roll anyway.
Scruffy, do you want that?
Sure.
I mean, there's like 2 of them.
Got 2 hands. Not just one's fine.
So
Thank you.
I wonder if I now go out of turn.
I wonder if we could finally do the 3D burn strat.
Oh, we'd probably find a way to mess it up. Don't worry.
I have
Those are
faith in
mage
us.
PvP. All right, Taki.
We can do it easily. I can cut the drake away.
All right, you guys are free to go. Nobody else.
Thank
no
you.
one.
We're not doing any other bosses?
House arrest is over. No, we got 12 minutes.
No, for
We will. I do want to get us back through. Once we can get trial down, which, I mean, once we learn it, we should be getting through it in one night for sure. Then we'll pick back up in Oldawar, getting more